Welcome back to another FC25 player review. Today's player review is the level 20 UEFA Europa League road to the final, Inaki Williams. So as you can see the team on the screen, it is a 4-3-3, just the base 4-3-3, a Premier League, Serie A icon, La Liga hybrid. The main player we're looking at is road to the final Williams, and as you can see he's 6'1", controlled lengthy acceleration type with a marksman, 4-star skill moves and a 3-star weak foot, which, I mean, at this stage of the game it really isn't ideal. I know why they're doing it, just in case he does get upgrades. In the 3 matches that I played, he did score 9 goals, 0 assists and then 0 cards. Then you can see that his preferred position is actually right mid, but he can also play as a left mid, right winger and striker. Personally, I played him as a striker. For me, I just think his stats are actually far better suited to being a striker or a right wing. I mean, left mid, right mid, I do think he's a little bit wasted. Then his stats, pace, I mean, it's Inaki Williams, his pace is always incredible. 95 acceleration and 96 sprint speed. Shooting, absolutely fantastic. With a marksman, he does have 95 shot power. For me, shot power is one of the most important stats when it comes to shooting, but he does also have 95 finishing, probably why he scored 9 goals in 3 games. Passing, I mean, it's not massively ideal, to be honest. 85 crossing's okay, 81 short passing's okay, 86 curves okay, but his passing in general just really isn't that good. Dribbling, I found to be pretty decent actually. 85 agility and 85 balance. He was actually quite agile considering he's 6'1". Then he's got 92 reactions with a marksman and 88 composure. So, to be honest, reactions and composure are pretty decent. Defending, completely irrelevant, but 90 heading accuracy. And then for physicals, he's got 99 jumping, 92 stamina, 96 strength, and 82 aggression. Now, him being 6'1", having 99 jumping and 90 heading accuracy, he did actually win a lot in the air, but obviously from corners, you just don't actually win headers, you score bicycle kicks, but that's not the point. But for me, 6'1", 99 jumping, he definitely actually felt like he did have 99 jumping. Then, as you can see, this is the progression route for what upgrades he potentially could get. It's going to start scrolling like it usually does. Do I think Bilbao will get through to the final and win it? I don't think they will. Potentially get through to the semi-finals, but I definitely don't think they're actually going to win the Europa League. I could be wrong, but we'll find out in the coming months. For me, I really don't see this card getting too many upgrades, which is why, well, you'll hear my verdict at the end, but I'm not too sure about this Williams card. Playstyles, he's got base finesse shot, chip shot, rapid plus, which is great, quick step, which is good, Travella, which is also good, and then long throw, because, you know, that's exactly what Inaki Williams needed. And then for roles, as a right mid, he can be a winger plus, inside forward plus plus, left mid, he's got no plus roles or plus plus roles, right wing, he can be a winger plus, inside forward plus plus, and then as a striker, he can be an advanced forward plus. Now, as I used him as a striker, I used him as an advanced forward plus. For me, his roles are pretty shocking, to be honest. Inside forward plus plus is great as a right winger. As a right mid, I'm not too sure. And then I would have liked to have seen at least one plus plus role for him being a striker, because at this stage of the game, there should be a lot more plus plus roles, but obviously there aren't. So it is what it is ultimately. And as I said, I used him as an advanced forward plus. So with that being said, let's head into the gameplay. Into the gameplay for Williams, starting off with the pros. First of all would have to be his pace, 96 pace, he's absolutely rapid in game. I think that has something to do with Rapid Plus as well, just lightning quick. To be honest, it's Inaki Williams, he always is. He's got really good shooting, 95 shot power, 95 finishing, and 89 long shots. Just really good shooting across the board. Then his dribbling was actually surprisingly good, 85 agility and balance. He was actually far more agile in game than I thought he would be because he's 6'1". Then he's got 92 reactions with a marksman. He's got 90 heading accuracy, 99 jumping, and 96 strength. To be honest, he is just a really big physical presence on the ball, and he won the ball in the air quite a lot. Then he also has 4-star skill moves, and then moving on to the cons. For me, first of all, and the biggest one, is his 3-star weak foot. At this stage of the game, 3-star weak foot is just absolutely awful. Should be minimum 4-star. I do think they're doing it in case he gets upgrades. Then he's got 88 composure, but for me, genuinely felt probably more like 75. And to be honest, just his lack of player roles is quite abysmal. Okay, so now that you've seen the gameplay for Williams, would I recommend taking him from level 20? And in my opinion, I would have to say no, based on how this card currently is. And obviously that's the problem with these cards. Because they're road to the finals, depending on how Bilbao actually do, it's really difficult to say on whether to take Williams, because if they do really well and he ends up as a 96 rated card, then he's probably going to have a really fantastic card. But in his current state, I really don't think he's actually that good. I know he scored 9 in the 3 games, but what I didn't show you is he probably could have scored about 20. I think in the 3 games, I had about 40 shots with him, and he's basically had a conversion rate of about 25%, which is just absolutely shocking. And I think it's more the fact of, compared to his Centurions, his SBC regardless, I think it came out about 3 months ago now, and compared to that card, is pretty much like +1s. I think in a couple of the stats it's a +2, but they've given him a +3 overall, and he sort of plays like a card that came out in November, to be honest. And when talking about this card, the 4-star skill moves is good, 3-star weak foot is just absolutely horrible at this stage. The thing is, he's not even left-footed, so if you're playing him as a right winger or a right mid, trying to cut in, you can't even achieve that because, well, he's got a 3-star weak foot. If you genuinely score a finesse shot on his weak foot, then it is genuinely pot luck because it's not skill whatsoever. And then obviously he's got good alternative positions and just good positions in general. For me, right mid, left mid, I can sort of see why you might use this card there, but then when you look at his stats, he's only got 85 crossing, which is pretty low, 81 short passing, his long passing's pretty poor, vision's really poor, his pace obviously fantastic, shooting's very good, especially the finishing and shot power, the long shots are okay, penalties are absolutely shocking at this stage of the game, dribbling's really good, 85 agility and balance, I was actually surprised at how good it was. Then the 92 reactions, I mean, at this stage of the game, if you've got anything lower than sort of 85, you are struggling, so he's good in that case. 88 composure, I mean, for me, as I said, he had about 40 shots and he only scored 9, so is 88 composure on this card really? Like, is it really 88 composure? I'm not too sure about that. As I said, the 99 jumping, with him being 6'1", he did actually win a lot in the air. a lot of knock-ons for the wingers, so that is definitely a true stat. Then the strength, 96, he was very strong, I will give him that. Then the playstyles, finesse shot, chip shot, I mean, they're okay playstyles. Well, you saw him score a chip shot in the gameplay actually. Rapid Plus is a good playstyle plus. Obviously, he does have 96 pace, so it does sort of boost that. Then Quick Step is also another good playstyle. Travella's a good playstyle for a striker. I mean, long throwing is just irrelevant, to be honest. I don't know why it's in the game. Then for rolls, as I said, it is a real shame that he doesn't have more plus rolls. I feel like EA have done it simply because he is a live item. And maybe EA think that Bilbao are going to go all the way and win the Europa League. And maybe that's why they haven't really boosted this card. But for me, as I said, compared to his Centurions, it really isn't that much of an improvement considering we're 3 months on. And you'll see in tomorrow's review, I think his name's Guijo. I might have absolutely butchered it. You'll know the pronunciation in the next video when I actually look up his name. But I've already done the gameplay for him. He is significantly better than this Williams card from level 20. So for me, I definitely wouldn't be taking Williams from level 20. It is a shame because in previous years, Inaki Williams has always had a really fantastic promo card. But this year, between his Centurions and this road to the final, it's really not looking too good for Williams. But if he does get upgrades, then I could do a review later on in the year and maybe he'll improve significantly. But at this current stage and how he currently is, I personally really wouldn't recommend taking Williams from level 20. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it and would like to see more FC25 content, click the video on the left for my Road to the Final Adley review, and on the right is my Grassroots Greats Jonathan David. But for now, I'll see you in the next one.